Hi, Bruce Sawyer, Harcourt's BMG. Just a quick update on the median house prices on the southern Gold Coast. So the last time we had a look was in the end of June 2021, so 2 months ago. Let's have a look and see how much they've changed. Okay, so we'll start with Currumbin Waters. So median house price is now $880,000. That's an increase of $5,000 in the 2 months, or 0.57%. Moving along to Currumbin. Keep in mind, Currumbin doesn't have a large volume of houses in the area, so it does fluctuate quite a bit. So median house price in Currumbin is now $1,108,000. So that's a decrease in $12,000 over the 2 months, or minus 1.07%. However, due to the lack of supply of houses in that area, it will be a bit volatile, and I'm sure that will correct itself in the coming months with the right sales. So don't pay much attention to that one. Look at Palm Beach. Median house price is now $1,215,000. That's an increase of a whopping $75,000 in 2 months, or 6.58%. So things are still moving quite well at Palm Beach and going up. So great news for the sellers in Palm Beach. Elanora has been a surprise mover for me. I've seen some really big results over the last couple of months, and which will explain why. The median house price now is $935,000. So that growth has been $75,000 as well in 2 months, or 8.72%. So that's been the big mover and shaker of the southern Gold Coast in house prices in growth percentage, and yeah, very interesting to see. So becoming sought after based on I would suggest unavailability of property in Palm Beach at that range. So Currumbin Valley didn't have any change to the median house price. It still remained at $1.2 million. Once again, that just going to be there for a while, so don't worry about that. Moving on to Tugun. Tugun had some good growth. Median house price at $900,000. That's an increase of $42,500, or 4.96%. So now Belinga doesn't have very many houses. It's generally regarded as a unit suburb. So there's not, to be able to get a median house price, we need a bit of volume of transactions. So we'll move on for Belinga. There's no significant data at this stage. Now Coolangatta, median house price. Now that is similar to Currumbin. There are lower levels of houses in the area, but still enough to get some data. So Coolangatta had a median house price of $1,040,000. That was a decrease in $10,000 over the 2 months, or minus 0.95%. Once again, I think that's going to correct itself in the coming months with some of the different sales. But and you know, I saw one last week sold for $2.35 million in Coolangatta. So there will be some changes there. But in general, the median house price in around the southern Gold Coast, they performed very well. They did increase across the board, generally across the board, with the exception of Currumbin and Coolangatta, which I explain those as exceptions. So it's still great news for the southern Gold Coast. If you're thinking of selling, give me a call. I'll be able to help you with where your property now sits in the market and what your options are. Take care.